What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you to all of you for subscribing to my channel and liking my videos and commenting and sharing your love and taking the time to comment and share how you've been feeling and what you've been through so far on your journey. It really does mean the world to me, and thank you so much to everybody that's been paying into PayPal and supporting me. It blows me away, your kindness and your love and encouragement. And it makes me so excited about how my channel is unfolding and where it's heading, so thank you so much. If you've come to my channel quite frequently, you might want to just skip it to the masculine reading, but the purpose of this channel, if you are new, is me sharing my love, support to people that are in the same or similar situation to me, because it can be so lonely and confusing, and you feel quite lost at times. And I want to be able to support people and share the knowledge and understanding of what I've learned so far on my journey, and what I learn as my journey unfolds as well. I was triggered by my twin flame, so I'm currently on my spiritual journey, aligning with my soul. The more confident I get, I will be sharing more of how my journey started and more of how it unfolds, and I'll be doing talks, and I've got lots of ideas of what I want to be able to share with you guys. I did actually meet my Divine Masculine on YouTube. I've actually got a video on YouTube the day that I actually met my Divine Masculine. So I want to be able to share that with you one day as my journey unfolds. I've recently done a video sharing my face, and so if you feel like you want to be more connected to me and you want to know more about me, I've recently done a video explaining a bit about myself and some of the obstacles and challenges of what I've been through so far and what I'm still faced with, and what I'm working through. So that's in the description box down below, so if you want to check that out, do so. This channel is for people that as well that are in some kind of challenge or separation, but I like to say preparation, because you are one soul, so you're never apart. You're just not with the physical person. You're both preparing on your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. I'm currently in preparation with my Divine Masculine. I haven't seen the physical person for 2 years, but there's been on and off communication. So I know what it's like to be ghosted and for your Divine Masculine to go silent on you. But recently I've had quite a lot of communication. There was supposed to be a reunion as well about 4 weeks ago, but with what's going on at the moment with COVID, and God blocked it for a reason as well, because obviously my Divine Masculine's not ready and I'm not ready as well, so we're still preparing, but there is communication. But I did experience like 3 or 4 weeks, it's about 3.5 weeks of silent and being ghosted, so I do know what it's like, and it can be really uncomfortable and challenging, but it's all good because it's all movement forwards, and it's preparing us when we're in separation, or preparation as I like to call it. It's preparing us to become better versions of ourselves so we can come back together as one. So I do masculine oracle card readings because it's usually the feminines that are really interested in this kind of video. That's mainly my audience, so that's why I do masculine energy, and I know how sometimes we really do need some guidance of what is going on. So that's why I do masculine oracle card readings, and my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you click on the video. So if the message resonates to you, that's really good. But again, if none of my messages mean anything to you, or you don't have any understanding of what I'm saying, and it doesn't fit into your situation, don't try and make it fit, because otherwise you'll confuse yourself. I do use the labels Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, him, her, he, she, because that's how I channel. It's easier for you to understand and it's easier for me to say. I realise it's only energy, but it's just easier for me to channel like that. So I hope you're going to enjoy my reading today. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine today. I'm interested because yesterday's energy was very intense for the Divine Masculines and they weren't in a good place. They just about had enough. So let's see how they're feeling today. I'm using the daily guidance angel cards today. So I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading as well. I hope you guys are all doing really well and you're coping. There is a new moon. I'm not sorry, not a new moon, a full moon, and it's the Hunter's Moon on Halloween this year. So the energy will be quite intense. Usually it's more intense a couple of days before. So I did mention that in yesterday's video, where you can get lots of different symptoms, physical symptoms, or emotional, feeling different emotions more intensely. So I hope you are coping. Thank you again for all your love and support. It does mean the world to me. Let's see what's going on then with Divine Masculines today. Always remember as well, every day you're making movement, both of you are making movement and taking action towards each other. Always know that and trust whatever you're experiencing. Let's see, perfect timing. That's what we want. This is perfect timing for the Divine Masculines. So even though they're experiencing really intense times, yesterday anyway, now is the time for them to actually do something about this situation, so they can release themselves from this burden of feeling like they, just fed up with this, feeling so alone and keeping everything in, not being able to release how they feel towards you. They want to reveal their truth to you, and God and God's angels are helping your Divine Masculine know that this is the perfect timing. So now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side supporting you, and it will be a positive outcome. So yeah, this is a perfect timing for Divine Masculines to take some kind of action in the 3D. So if you do hear any communication or any change or whatever, don't be surprised, because this is the perfect time. And I think within you as well, that there's a shift that's going on, that's you're experiencing yourself, where you can tell that things are different, and maybe you can tell things are different in your Divine Masculine, even though if they've been quiet recently, and or even if you're in communication where you just feel that there's something different. And yesterday, obviously, I said as well, where you could have felt the difference of how he's just about had enough, or you just felt that they're not being themselves, because there's so much going on with this lower. He experienced so much lower vibrational energy, and everything could feel like everything's crumbling down around the Divine Masculine. So in the tarot cards, that would be like a tower moment, where God is putting things in place where things are crumbling down, but it's for a reason. It's to push them to come forwards, to take some action towards you. So there could be communication, and their heart chakras are open. They do feel this love for you, and they are seeing things differently. They are seeing things through the eyes of love, but they're just feeling where they just, something's got to happen, because they can't do this anymore. So this is how it's been pushed. And there could be lots of different things happening in Divine Masculine's life as well, where he's working, or different situations with family and stuff, where everything's just crumbling around him, where he's thinking, I've got to do something about this because I can't do it anymore. So, and the number is 73, which is 73 is 10, completion and end of a cycle. So him experiencing that energy yesterday was perfect as well, perfect timing, because it's pushing him forwards. God and God's angels are helping him to push forwards by experiencing all these different things. that are negative, and where he just feels like everything's unbearable and he's got to make some change and he can't do this anymore, he can't live that life anymore. He wants to get on, take action for this new beginning. And the new beginning has started already within Divine Masculines and within yourself, because you're making movement every day and dealing with it, doing inner work. So the card's additional message, this card means that you need to take certain steps before your prayer can be fully answered. Yeah. So he's actually got to do something before he get the answers that he's wanted. He's actually got to put something in place and put that trust in God, that know that everything's okay, so he can get some more answers to what he's asking about. He'll be shown when he puts that trust in God. The angels say that now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but we put energy, action and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take the first step into the direction of our desired outcome, the universe then gives us additional help. Yeah. So by experiencing difficult times or whatever's going on in Divine Masculine's life that's around him at the moment, he is being pushed to take some action, but he has got to take some kind of action for him to get any more answers that he's waiting for. He's got to show that he does trust in God, that he has surrendered and he has faith, and he's going, to show that he believes. He believes in his desires, he believes in God, he believes in this journey, he believes in this relationship with you. He's got to take some baby steps towards that, take some action. And when he does that, when he's confident enough to do that, he will get even more back and he'll be shown even more the way forward. So this is the perfect timing now, and he's been encouraged to do it. And it might feel like everything is crumbling and he feels like giving up. It's going to make him take some kind of action. So let me know in the comments down below if there is any kind of action you see in the next few days. And the new moon as well. Obviously this is intense. I'm not new moon, I keep saying new moon. The full moon, the hunter's moon as well, is causing your Divine Masculine this intensity as well. So I'm interested to see what happens for your Divine Masculine over the next few days. So let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm really excited because I heard from a Divine Masculine as well in one of my comments, and that's the first time. So thank you for commenting if you're watching right now. But it was really interesting, and it was very positive because he said that it was spot on, the reading, and it resonated. So I'm really chuffed with that. Right, let's see what else is going to come out for Divine Masculines today. Nice clear message, please. Nurture. And it's Archangel Gabriel. And let's read the message. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So Divine Masculine is, Archangel Gabriel's working with Divine Masculines at the moment and nurturing their inner child. He's working with stuff that's in a child that's maybe stopping your Divine Masculine coming forwards. The stuff that's experienced that's within him that is stopping him from taking any action. Angel Gabriel is, nurturing Divine Masculines and encouraging your Divine Masculine to release the stuff of his inner child, the stuff that's not serving him anymore. And that's why he's experiencing, like I said yesterday, this is all perfect, because he has got to release it. So all the old ways what he's, this inner child that he's dealing with is really being brought up in him. He's got to release it. So he needs to be nurtured, and to know that everything that he's experienced and what he believed and what he's been programmed to believe for all these years isn't true, and it's okay to nurture the bits of, for him to feel safe and know that things can be different. This is love. It's okay for him to experience love. This inner child stuff that your divine masculine is dealing with right now, and it needs to be nurtured, and it's coming out, and his behaviour and how he's feeling yesterday, like he just wants to give up and everything, it's really interfering, and it's stuff that he needs to let go of. It's no good for him. What he's experienced before, things are coming up. He's in the past of experiencing, what he's experienced before, to do with anything to do with love, or just things that have happened to him as a child, and it's about soothing those wounds and healing those wounds, and he's really experiencing them. He's having to experience them and really feel them to let go and release. So it is quite intense at the moment, and Archangel Gabriel is supporting divine masculines at the moment, as well as God, and really trying to help him be kind and nurture himself, and to know that the stuff that he's been programmed to believe about himself and what he experienced, if he changed his perception, and to know that it's okay to love, basically. Divine masculines are afraid about loving and receiving love and giving love because of their inner child, what they've experienced before. So that is why they are uncomfortable, and things are, it can feel like everything's crumbling down, and he's reacting to things that he's reacted to in the past that have really could be triggering him. He's got to actually think, maybe he's dealing with it different, and actually going, why am I actually behaving like this? Why am I feeling like this? He's really analysing how he's feeling more, but it's uncomfortable again. So divine masculines, are feeling this power of love and this intensity, and they know that this is different, the relationship with you. They know it's spiritual. They know that they have a greater understanding of it, and they are doing their inner work, which is uncomfortable, very uncomfortable, as you know yourself. And you may be feeling this way as well, because we do. If you're feeling like everything's crumbling down, and you just about had enough, the same, and stuff, inner child wounds could be coming up with you, where you just feel really agitated, or you're reacting in a way like how you used to. Maybe it's been brought to surface in you as well, and that's what's happening with divine masculines. So he is releasing. This is the perfect time for him to release it, and it's perfect timing to release it and take some action as well. So I'm going to get a card from Archangel Michael as well. So it's Archangel Gabriel that's really helping and supporting your divine masculine, and helped him, nurturing him, so he can release these inner child wounds that's really affecting him. He's really experiencing things at the moment. But this is all really positive and magical, how this is all happening, because it does need to be released. It's perfect timing, and when he releases this and he nurtures and releases this inner child within him that's causing so much problems without him taking any action, he will be able to take action, because it's the perfect timing for all of this healing wounds to happen. Let's see what else is going to come out from Archangel Michael today. Archangel Michael. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation, yeah. And the prayer is, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with this situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times, yeah. So he's asking for help in this situation. He's asking for guidance. He's wanting the guidance, but he may feel like he's come to a block as well, because because he's been in his head so much and dealing with, I'm really experiencing these wounds and how, you know, these different emotions and things that have been arising in him for him to release. He may be feeling like he isn't getting the guidance and the wisdom that he's wanting, but God is asking and pushing your divine masculine to actually do something, to take some kind of action. And when he takes some kind of action, he will get even more feedback and wisdom and guidance that he's wanting. But he's actually got to have the faith to actually move forwards. He's got to take a baby step in some way of taking action, and he will be rewarded with that, with more guidance and wisdom and support. But he can't just keep sitting back and not doing anything and staying stuck and feeling uncomfortable. The more he stays stuck and feeling uncomfortable, not doing anything about coming forwards, he's not going to be experiencing any more solutions. You know, he won't find the solutions that he's wanting, because he's not doing anything to show that he's believing or having faith in this situation. So he really is being pushed. So your divine masculine could be reaching out to you. So let's see what the additional message is. 16, which is 1 and 6 is 7, which is very spiritual. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, and I'm explaining it for you, you understand. Okay, the additional message is, the situation that's concerning you can improve with Archangel Michael's help. This card serves as a reminder that it's never too late to get the angels involved, and their assistance will improve everything immediately, including giving you inner guidance, inner peace, new ideas and insights. Michael will help you in ingenious and unexpected ways to open to miracles that take on surprising forms. There. So I explained that perfectly without even going to the book. He won't get any more, you know, guidance and signs or things, because he's just just a bit stuck. So he's been encouraged, because this is the perfect timing to take some kind of small action, baby steps towards you, and towards, you know, movement forwards in his life, the things that he's desiring, things he wants to change. He's got to actually do something about it. And when he takes that baby step, he will receive and be rewarded with so much support, protection, guidance and wisdom. So it's all about him putting his trust and showing God and God's angels that he's trusting. But if he's going to keep staying stuck and not doing anything and just sitting in these wounds of his inner child and behaving in the same way he has done for such a long time, everything will feel like crumbling down, and things will just get worse and worse and worse for the divine masculines. So they do need to do something. This is the perfect timing, and he's been pushed to do it. And it could be uncomfortable, as we've, you know, they have experienced lots of uncomfortable times, the same as you, the person that's watching. But it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to be scared of. It's all progress forwards. It's all part of you coming back together, working. You're doing all this inner work. You're just growing and being better versions of yourself, you know. So when you do come back together, lots of things will be, you'll be so much more aware and conscious of how you both behave, and your divine masculine will as well. Everything won't be perfect. Nothing's always perfect. You have to experience dark and light all through our life, and you will work together with your divine masculine, but there will be a massive change and much more understanding, and so much more love experienced between you, because your divine masculine's heart is open, and he's learning to trust that it's okay to love, and that he's not going to get hurt and it's okay for him to receive and for him to give. And your light shines and guides your divine masculine all the time. Your energy is so powerful. It's usually the divine feminines that are the ones that are conscious, and you're the one that's connected with God, that's been awakened, and then your love and light so powerful for your divine masculines, and that's how you guide them as well, because you're one soul. So the more you can, the person that's watching, stay focused on yourself, trust that this is all being taken care of without you trying to control it. Let go of the control and just know that it is, you know, imagine that somebody's said to you, like, this is definitely happening, and you can just sit back and get on with your life. Just concentrate on your life, what you do on a day-to-day basis, and what you want to do, what your desires are, what you want to do with your future, and what you want to create. And the more you do that and work towards and put more energy into yourself, and for your needs, the better it is, because this is why your divine masculine is moving forwards. This is why he's experiencing what he's experiencing, because you're in a place where you are learning to trust divine feminines. You're learning to trust, and divine masculines are doing their inner work. And that's why the cards are coming out like this. They're so powerful at the moment. So just keep trusting. I'm going to get a wisdom of the oracle card now as well, to see what comes out. It's amazing how every time the cards come out and they all align with each other and tell the story. It's so magical. What else do we need to know about divine masculine's energy, what he's experiencing today? Let's see. Treasure Island, yeah. To me, straight away, that is like your divine masculine, your divine masculine's treasure, and he can see it, and he wants it so badly. It's just about how he's going to get there. This big pot of treasure. There is this big pot of treasure that divine masculines are wanting, but they're just not sure how they're getting there. But they've been pushed to get there. Let's see what the additional message says. That'd be interesting. But he knows that there's a pot of treasure, and you're the pot of treasure, and he knows what he wants. He just wants to know how to get there. But he has got to take some kind of step to get there. Otherwise, he won't get the guidance and the wisdom. He can't just keep staying stuck all the time. He has previously had so many signs and experiences to show him to trust, and he does believe in this relationship. He does know that it's different. He knows that there's a bigger purpose to this relationship with you, but he doesn't know how to. He's building up the courage all the time and the confidence to know how to deal with this situation, how to come towards you, how to approach you. He doesn't know what to say, and how it's all going to work out, because he's been in his head the last few days, and when you're in your head, you're trying to control you, and you're trying to figure out how whatever, and you have to hand it over. So let's see what it says. Number 9, which is near to the end of a cycle. Treasure Island 32, which is 3 and 2 is 5, which is movement and change. The essential meanings is the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. So yes, he knows that you're his treasure. He knows that there's this pot of treasure, but he's worrying about how he's going to get to it, because he's in his head too much. Okay, so I'm going to read the oracle message now. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. and you're the jackpot for Divine Feminines. He knows that. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognise when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasures shared multiplies like magic. So yes, exactly what I'm saying. He does know that you're his treasure, and he's really got to be aware. He's got to quieten the mind. He's got to be aware and conscious of all the different things that God is putting in place for him. You know, the guidance and the support. That is all there for him if he actually comes out of his head and trusts and goes with the flow and takes some kind of action. And when he does that, and when he quietens his mind, he's living in the moment and not in fear of what happened before, too much in the future. And those miracles and abundance and everything he's desiring appears to him. It's whether he can move past just, you know, having, again, the highlighted energy. What we've got to learn in this time is having a different perception. So if he can have a different perception and trust, believe, quieten the mind and trust himself, trust this situation, he will receive even more miracles, like I've said in this reading. Things are being shown to him all the time. It's whether he can be aware and go within and actually trust what's going on. And sometimes Divine Masculines, when they're in the head or whatever, and they're experiencing, you know, other, you know, inner child wounds, it's too overwhelming, and it's hard to come out of the head, as you know yourself, when it's so intense, that energy of low vibrational energy. But he really is being pushed in so many ways to take action, because it's perfect timing. And even in this additional message, this is the perfect timing for him to receive everything that he's been asking for. Opportunities, golden opportunities, with everything he's desiring in his life. This is a prosperous time in his life, and it's all perfect right now. If he puts his trust and faith and does something to move forwards, he is going to open up to even more of these miracles and magical things. And everything will just multiply, like it says in the message. Let's see what the relationship message says. Your relationship is a treasure, there you go, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves and each other. Now is the time of discovery, as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. Yeah, this relationship he has with you, this experience he's had with you, it has been teaching your Divine Masculine love, because he hasn't experienced love like this before, the same as you, because it's so powerful, so intense, so beautiful, so magical. You literally cannot find the words for this love that you feel for your twin. And it's, you know, this is why your Divine Masculine is coming forwards, why he is experiencing these uncomfortable times, why he's experiencing his life crumbling down around him, why his heart chakra is opening, and he's learning all the time from these experiences, the good times, the bad times. It's because of the power of love. This is what this journey is about, is finding unconditional love for yourself and seeing things through the eyes of love. And Divine Masculines are doing their work, and this is happening for them. Even though you know, as I said, they are a bit stuck and been in their heads or whatever, but they've always been supported by God and the angels, and he's working through this at the moment. He knows you're his treasure. He knows what he wants. He just needs to take some kind of action so he gets even more guidance and wisdom and experience how to get to the pot of treasure. He will get that guidance when he shows God and God's angels that he's trusting and he believes. But he actually really does believe. So that's amazing, this reading. I'm really excited. Let's see what energy he's in today and how he's feeling towards you. So I hope I've explained that and it resonates to you as well, what I've said. Let's see what he's feeling. Children, yeah. So that's really good, because that is exactly what's going on. You know, he's experiencing inner child stuff. When I see that come out, I always say about the inner child. And your Divine Masculine could be thinking about children. There could be children involved in your relationship. You know, he might be in a relationship already with and have children. You might have children, or he's thinking about having children. And obviously in the card that says nurturing, it does say about as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. So Divine Masculine could be thinking about having a child with you, having a baby, having children, having a family. And he's experiencing the wounds of inner child stuff as well. So just put it into how it resonates to you. So let's see what else he's feeling. Sadness, yeah. Yesterday and today, you know, it is showing that Divine Masculines have had enough, and they're really being pushed because they're sick of feeling so sad and experiencing these sad times, because they do want their pot of treasure. They do want to come towards you. They want to show you their love. They don't want to feel alone anymore, and they want to share their love with you, and they want to receive and feel safe. And they're learning to do this at the moment. They're experiencing all this different stuff, but they're learning this. But it does cause sadness, as you know yourself. Let's see what he'd like to communicate with you in the 3D and what he's actually communicating in 5D. And you might get communication in the 3D. Let's see what he'd like to communicate with you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. This is just amazing. So children came out, and then this is what he wants to know. I want you to be the mother of my children. So your Divine Masculine is thinking about children. He wants you to be the mother of his children. He wants to have a family with you. And this is very interesting for me personally, because I asked God something this morning to do with this, and it's just been shown to me. So that's really made me go cold, because this is something that's quite it's not an obstacle or a challenge really. It's only that in the 3D, but it's just an illusion. But to me, this is quite a big deal, because I have children. My Divine Masculine hasn't got children, and because he's a lot younger than me, as you know. So children are a big part of my Divine Masculine's life, because he's very talented. You know, he's got such a lovely way with children, and he's really good with children. He's very passionate about children, and I've always had a gift with children. Even before I had my own children, I worked with children, and that was part of my purpose, is to be with children and to work with children. And my Divine Masculine is exactly the same. He works with children as well, and children are a big part where he wants to have children. It's very important to him. But this could be a complication where, you know, I could be thinking, well, maybe I won't be able to have these children because of this big age gap of my age and stuff. But this is God showing me today, and I hope it resonates with you as well. I'm just using me as an example and helping you to really trust and believe. You know, when you do talk to God, you do get the answers when you allow them, and there will be children, and I know that within me really, but it's just been confirmed. You know, I do want to have children with my Divine Masculine. I'm ready to start my life again. I feel fresh and ready for this new beginning with my Divine Masculine. So your Divine Masculine is thinking about, he wants you to have children. He wants you to be the mother of his children. But obviously this message is just for some of you. But this is the message today from Divine Masculines, that I've tapped into their energies. I want to be the mother of my children, and that's really amazing that the children card come out as well. So Divine Masculines are thinking about children today and having a family with you, and that's just answered what I asked God this morning. Could you show me, please? And I've just been answered, so that's just magical. So thank you, God, for that. Let's see what else he would say to you today, Divine Masculines. So thank you, Divine Masculines, as well, for saying that today. Let's see. I don't know what to say to you, yeah. And that's magical as well, because I said many times in this reading that Divine Masculines, you know, they know that you're their pot of treasure. They know what they want. They know they love you. They know that this is different. They know that you're going to be together, but he doesn't know how to get there yet. He doesn't know how to get to the pot of treasure yet, because he's in too much of his head and experiencing all this inner child stuff, trying to release it. So right now, he wouldn't know what to say to you, how to come towards you. So what an amazing reading. And he wants you to be the mother of his children, so that's exciting. Let's do a card for you, the person that's watching. The reminder card to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. How amazing these readings are. And I'm just using myself as an example. I'm not just talking about myself. I'm just trying to share with you. When I ask a question to God, or what I'm experiencing with my Divine Masculine, I want to help you guys as well. So it helps you trust and believe by me sharing and exposing myself. So yeah, that's just proof that I asked that question this morning and it's just been answered. So let's see what the message God wants you to know today. Slow down and enjoy yourself. So you could be really busy and running around a bit chaotic at the moment. So God is trying to say, slow down and enjoy yourself and enjoy this journey. It's time to really slow down and enjoy life for what it is. We are all too busy and our journeys to our destinations without actually enjoying the journey itself. There you go. Notice all the beauty which is always surrounding you. Really take time to appreciate it. It's there just for you. Action to take. Slow down, take your time and enjoy the journey of life. Enjoy all of the beauty which surrounds you. And the powerful affirmation is, I honour my divine inner spirit by slowing down and doing something for myself that I love and that feels good to me. So if you're running about and trying to control this journey still and being stressed and stuff, it's God's message today is to slow down and enjoy yourself. Trust. Know that everything's taken care of to do with your Divine Masculine and this relationship, that you haven't got to worry. And every day and every moment, enjoy every moment, because you're moving closer towards each other. You're both taking action towards each other all the time, whatever you're experiencing. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, trust and nurture yourself as well. Do things that you love, make time for yourself, and let go of the control. No, hand this situation to God, surrender and trust and believe, keep believing. and not just try and stay in a relaxed, balanced energy, and realise things that could be triggering you. Just realise they're just illusions, and ask yourself, why is that triggering me? Take some deep breaths and just think about and be the watcher of your thoughts, be the watcher of how you're behaving. So yeah, just slow down and know that everything's going to work. Everything always works out for you. You're safe and you're protected. And your Divine Masculine's where he's meant to be right now, experiencing what he's experiencing, and he's being pushed to take some action towards you. It's perfect timing. So I hope you enjoyed my reading today. I really enjoyed doing it. I feel like I've been talking for a long time today, but I hope you understand it and it resonated to you as well. And you're feeling really good and uplifted and more focused and have strength. Because that's the purpose of this channel, is for me to help other people that are in the same or similar situation to me and be close to you, because you do feel so alone and so lost sometimes, and you just feel like you're going crazy, especially in the 3D. So if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. I do have PayPal now, so if you feel like you would like to donate and support my channel, I'd really be so very grateful and so excited. I do think about you all the time, guys, and don't forget to comment, to share with me if you hear anything for your Divine Masculine, whether there's any action, or to share how you've been feeling, or if any of this resonates to you. I'm sending my love, support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all very much. See ya. Bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying?